Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Lima. So, Lima, Peru, in my opinion, has some of the best food in the world. You can definitely find good food all throughout Lima. But to me, when I want to eat really, really good, one of the cities that I go to is Barranco. Barranco to me is like one of the epicenters of the truly good food here in Lima. So today, I'm gonna spend a day there eating great food and checking out the art scene there. But first on the list is some breakfast. And there's a lot of traffic today. It's a Thursday, just after 9 a.m. And I wouldn't think that there would be a lot of traffic heading towards Barranco, but there's a ton of traffic out today. I got close enough to the restaurant. I told the driver I would just walk from there and get there a lot faster walking than sitting in the traffic. That food was really, really good. The eggs are very good, and they have like a little, I don't know, creme fraiche or something on top. Very, very good. I've ordered food for them on Rappi, the delivery service, several times, but that dish is not available on Rappi. You have to come to the restaurant in order to get it. So I was talking to the taxi driver. He was telling me that today is a marathon, and that's why there's so much traffic. The road that runs along the beach is closed. Yeah, that was kind of a letdown. It's like 20 soles, which is about $5 to get in. And it's basically one big room with, just not a lot of art. Pretty disappointing. I've never seen traffic on this road before.
Yo sé que contigo no me equivoqué. Te guardo un beso pa' que me lo guarde ahí. Como la otra. Hoy yo quiero alcohol. Si bebo contigo mejor. A fuego alto estoy botando vapor. Si te pones ese vestido que pica más que el sol. Contigo todo se ve a color. Y dale, ven, modélame. A tu manera, moldéame. Como una fiera, ven, muérdeme. Maltrátame. Conmigo a lo que tú
That was 5 soles cheaper, but it was a much better experience. Really, could definitely recommend that place. It won't take you very long. It's like maybe 30 minutes, an hour or so, but it's a worthwhile experience. You can see basically that artist, his art as a street artist, I guess, from the time when he's a child to the time as he progressed through his adulthood. Very interesting.
Thoughts are wandering away with me today, fading into gray. Say that it's okay. Painting pictures of this silhouette in vain. Just here to speculate. No fear, I test my fate. No. Thoughts are wandering away with me today, fading into gray. Say that it's okay. Painting pictures of this silhouette in vain. Just here to speculate. No fear, I test my fate. Innocence and honesty keep signaling my brilliance. Living in this harmony.
That was an incredible store. It felt like I was in an art museum where you could buy anything that you wanted there. Very impressive. So right now, I'm on my way to try to get lunch at a place I know I won't be able to get into, but I'm gonna try at least. Just as I thought it was impossible to get in there, they're booked full. So right now I'm off to plan B. The restaurant where I wanted to go to was called, it's called Merito. And food is very good there. And it's presented very well. But word has already gotten out, so now you really need to make what do you call it? You have to make an appointment like 2 months in advance, or you just can't get in.
Aquí en Kjolle hablamos de biodiversidad de productos que recolectamos de la costa, Andes y Amazonía.
Okay.
Usamos mucho a Mater. Mater es nuestro centro de investigación, el cual se encarga no solamente de proveernos de productos, sino también de conocimientos.
Yeah.
¿Sí? Tenemos la experiencia para ti, una degustación de 9 pasos.
Sí, tiene cuerpo, es un cóctel de cuerpo, ¿verdad?
incluye al cacao, al macambo y al coco azul.
Okay.
Frutos que son muy similares visualmente, pero tienen mucha diferencia en textura y sabores, ¿no?
Okay.
Justamente aquí hacemos la producción e investigación de estos frutos que trabajamos para ambos conceptos, ¿no? Tanto para Central como para Kjolle.
Bienvenidos al espacio Teogromas.
Okay.
Lo que nosotros buscamos en esta área es investigar y transformar los teogromas.
Okay.
Los teogromas es la familia del cacao.
Okay.
El cacao es el miembro más conocido de esta familia.
So that was a great experience. I did not have a reservation for there, but you never know when somebody has a cancellation. So apparently somebody canceled and they let me in. But that food was incredible. Very, very good experience. I can't say, you know, I don't know if I can recommend it because it's pretty pricey, right? So just depends on what your, how your expenses are. But if you have the opportunity, it's definitely a great experience. They very, very friendly, and they definitely took the time to explain everything, which was an extra added bonus. And if you're looking for a great out-of-the-way experience, I can definitely recommend that place. Not only does Barranco have a lot of museums, they also have a lot of street art. So right now I'm going to a place that has a lot of graffiti. And in fact, one of the museums we went to earlier, Jade Rivera, I think some of his art is still on display in Barranco, so maybe we might see some of that in a minute. So taking a walk down to an overlook that overlooks the ocean and the beach, and I'll show you right now. So it's easy walking down because everything is downhill, but the walk back up is pretty intense. And up above is Puente de los Suspiros.
Acariciarte sin lamento, persiguiendo este momento. Dejamos ciegamente navegando por tu cuerpo. Lamiendo mi cuello, me entrego a tu voluntad. Bajo tu hechizo y no me dejas escapar. Inolvidable, inolvidable. Una maravilla que nunca podría negar. Inolvidable, y en un trance. Una sonrisa que alumbra ese lugar. Inolvidable, bebé. Inolvidable, bebé. Inolvidable, inolvidable. esperándote aquí. Quiero desnudarte enterita, ese cuerpito de miel y saborearte.
I couldn't really enjoy that food. I'm so congested right now. This change in weather has my sinuses all blocked up. I took some Sudafed in the morning, but that didn't seem to help. I went to that cafe because I thought that drinking some tea would help it, but it didn't. But that cafe is one of my favorites. It's usually hard to get into because, especially over the weekend, there's always a lot of people there. But their pastries are some of the best that I've had in Peru. That's saying a lot.